This is Jim with Spaceboy. Well, I'm Spaceboy, and you are?
I'm Chris Bennett
Go ahead.
with Tiny Machines 3D.
Tiny Machines 3D. One of the things that caught my eye was your banner. I think it's really cool. It's hip. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Okay, we take a Chinese brand printer, Creality 3D, and we import them, we unpackage them, test them, add upgrades, we add a warranty and customer service to it, and we take out the risk of ordering from overseas.
Oh, wow. So what are some of the benefits of the machines that you're using?
Well, the large build platform is the biggest advantage. The Creality CR10 is probably one of the most popular 3D printers being sold right now, and it has a build volume of 12 by 12 by 16, and it has a price point of around $500. So it's a very popular machine.
And I was going to say, over the years, I've seen these things come down significantly in price, and they're getting very affordable. What would be the selling point on coming to you for a 3D printer?
The service and the warranty.
Well, that's always good.
I have a vast knowledge of these machines and other 3D printers, and my customers all agree.
So tell us, since you've been in the business for a while, some of the benefits of getting a 3D printer.
You can prototype parts, so if you're in metal fabrication, you can test things out with plastic before you spend the money on the metal. If you're just an entrepreneur and you want to start designing things, you buy a machine, and it's a lot cheaper than having somebody else print the parts for you.
Have you been in the tech field business for a while, or is this something you saw, hey man, this is really interesting, I want to get into this? What was your catalyst to get into this?
Well, I was a teacher for 15 years. Should I be looking at the camera?
You can look at me.
Okay.
Whatever's comfortable to you.
Yeah, I was a teacher for 15 years. I taught how to build racing engines for cars. And so I have a mechanical background, I have an electrical background, electronics a little bit, and I've been in 3D printing for about 2 years, and I saw a void. Okay, a lot of people were ordering from China, and 50% of them had zero issues, 50% of them had a lot of issues. And it was daunting to some of the new 3D printer hobbyists because they had to fix things when their machines arrived. So I started the company, Tiny Machines 3D, and I started selling machines that were already tested. And so when you get the machine, you put it together, you have the confidence that it's going to work. And if it doesn't work, I send the parts to you and I'm stateside. So that's the biggest advantage.
So getting back more to the technical side of it, when you sell these printers, what is, you have the printer, but I'm sure there's some software that might be needed to go along with it. What would you recommend for those who are getting into this?
For kids, I would start them with Tinkercad. Okay, that's a free cloud-based CAD software. If you're a teenager and up, I would look at Fusion 360. That's a very powerful CAD software that's relatively inexpensive. It has professional capabilities, doesn't have all the simulation stuff that SolidWorks or Pro-E has, but it has all the CAD design power that you need to design really intricate things and assemblies. So slicing software, there are plenty of free ones. There's Cura Slicer with a 3 in the E. Those are my two preferred free ones. I use Simplify 3D. That's the most powerful slicer in my opinion, and I use that. That's a paid software, of course.
Well, it sounds like you got quite a few options that are out there, and it kind of reminds me of the early days of the internet when you could get a lot of things free, and which is always cool because I know as a musician personally, in the early days, Fruity Loops and some other software, Acid, they were free initially, or the cost for them were very nominal. So it's nice to see that to get into this kind of projects, you don't have to spend a lot of money.
Correct. We have machines all the way down in the under $200 range. The Ender 2 over here. So it's a very small build volume. It's great for kids. The quality is great. Okay, it just has a small build volume. Easy to put together. Somebody with a little bit of aptitude can put it together in about 45 minutes.
Oh, awesome.
The larger machines go together in probably 20 to 30 minutes. They're mostly assembled when you get them. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well,
open source is a big deal, and it's really opened up 3D printing to everybody. These machines have a big following, so on Thingiverse you can download upgrades for the hot ends, for the fan mounts, for basically anything.
I like the fact that you can customize it. You get a basic package, and then if you need a little bit of this or a little bit of that, depending on what your flavor is that you're looking for, you can customize it. So that's great to see.
Yeah, that's exactly why I suggest these machines for somebody getting into 3D printing, because it doesn't take you a long time to build, and it's a great chassis to add all kinds of upgrades. You can do plugins with Octoprint, you can do webcams, all that sort of thing, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on the machine initially.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time out for Spaceboy Universe, and we look forward to talking to you in the future again.
Thank you.
Thank you.